So this trail is perfect for anyone of any age. It's not too steep, it's not too rocky. So we're going to give it a try and bring you along.
Lots of cactus, wide open spaces. Might see a bison or two, because you can definitely expect to see them out here. That's one of those gypsum domes. Sometimes they collapse on their own, but a lot of times it's human interaction that causes them to collapse. Anyway, that's what I learned recently.
So the trail is very well marked. A little bit up and down, and we have some gypsum Look at the tadpoles. So now the trail gets a little steeper and a little more rugged, but it's still doable. We're almost at Eagle Point.
The views here are great. We're in the valley part, but when you look behind, that's the payoff.
We're walking through a field of sunflowers, just a natural wild sunflowers, and it's just beautiful.
And we told Jackson what we learned a long time ago. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Or if you're above 50, pain is cartilage leaving the body.
Her pain is waking up. But you gotta push through.
You gotta push through, because if you stop, you'll rust, and it's harder to get started again.
spider's right there.
All right, so I was walking along. I don't know if you can see it, but I spotted this tripwire. Instinct kicked in. And I don't think it's going to explode, so we continue.
Up and away. Here we go. Almost to Eagle Point.
About an hour in. Starting the temperature creep a little bit, but still fascinating. View at the top, I think, is going to be worth it. So I'm going to kick it in low gear up this last little rise here and show you what the top looks like.
So today is the last day of June in 2024, and we're out at almost at Eagle Point. So we've done a little over a mile and a quarter of the trail, and we're coming up to the vantage point that we were trying to get to. And it is hot, but it is worth it. I know that June is not the ideal, but as a teacher, I don't have much options. It's either I travel during the summer and the hottest months of the year, or I don't get to see things. And I don't like not to see things, so just pack my water and hike early, and then go back and chill in the camper until we all cool off. Then we'll do another hike in the evening. We're almost at the vantage point. Yay! This is what we see right here. I hear it's gonna be better when we get to the top. So let's go! Jackson's dragging a bit. He's letting two 60-year-olds beat him. Look at him go. These are all hikes to get us ready for our big hikes when we get to the national parks. Wowzer. That is amazing.
Ta-da!
You know what time it is?
What time?
Water time.
Woo! Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Finally, we're coming to the end. When I last left you, I was at the bottom of that steep part. I'd say the last 3/4 of a mile is just all uphill. And it rewards you with even steeper at the end. So we'll see if the view is worth it. Definitely worth it looking back that way. Alright, so the payoff is worth it. The rest of this is just a big prairie so you can go around and look at the other sides. Really, really cool. Cool as in great to look at. Not cool as in temperature, because it's kind of warm, but it's beautiful. So we hiked from way over there is where we're parked. I don't think they're accurate on their distances. This was more like 2.25 miles. And we still got to go back.
So that's another few miles.
Yeah, my watch died, but when it did, we were at about the 2-mile mark. Now that we did take some detours off the side, but I don't think it was that much. But still, if you want to see this but don't want to hike, there's a road right there. You can just walk out here. Where's the fun in that? So now we're heading back, but the views make the hike really worth it. So if you do come, bring plenty of water, especially this time of year where it's hot, coming up on 4th of July. Just get an early start. Bring some drinks and snacks, definitely. Wear a hat, some sunscreen, but bring a camera because you'll want to record this. It's like being in a Western. I mean, look at that. You could almost imagine Clint Eastwood on a horse over there. I don't think the video will do it justice. Really don't.
It never does.
No.
But it's still gorgeous.
Being here in person is the key. Cue the Indiana Jones theme music. I could definitely see Indy being chased through here. Screaming, "It belongs in a museum."
So I'm traveling with two guys who are hot, they're tired, they want to turn back. I'm going to go on to Eagles Landing and they can turn back, and I'll just show them pictures if they decide not to continue. I've come this far. I'm not giving up. It's worth it. I may hurt tomorrow. I may hurt this afternoon. But I don't know how to give up. Never give up. Never give in.
My legs haven't had enough.
So we're finishing up the downward spiral of our hike. I thought it was worth it.
I love it. It's beautiful. It's so secluded. I definitely do it in the morning.
Earlier than what we started.
Yeah. We started about 8. And now that we're on our way back, it's starting to get hot.
And 8 o'clock's not bad if it wasn't so hot. But we've hit a heat spell in Texas right now, and so it's just kind of really warm. If we do another hike in this region, we'll do it really early, like start about 6.
Yep.
And because we can always take a nap. So anyway,
Can't miss out on this because this is
no, this is the whole reason we came.
It's like something out of a dream, really, when you get out here. Like you're immersed in a Western.
Yep. So anyway, it's worth it.
You could almost see the banditos over there camped out.
See? There's just nothing in Georgia that looks like this.
No, definitely not Florida.
Not Florida, not anywhere we've been. So it's quite worth it. Jackson's way ahead of us now. He spent the last hour and a half complaining about being tired, and
Nice.
now that he can go back and watch young Sheldon,
He can run
he can run.
somehow.
Yeah, that's a 12-year-old for you. They have their priorities. Anyway, onward we go. So this flowering demon right here is called broom snakeweed, and it evidently has my husband's sinuses just kicking. His eyes are almost closed. It's so bad. So we got to avoid the broom snakeweed, and it's everywhere we plan to go. So pray for us. And if you have any information on what we can do in order to avoid allergic reactions, let us know. Thank you.
The views here are actually not what you'd expect. They're very satisfying.
Was it worth it?
Yeah,
You do it again?
not again, but depends. If it was in winter, sure.
Coming back out, this is our view.
Apparently this is what it was like when our grandparents walked to school, uphill both ways.
All right, we're coming out. Shouldn't have too much longer left. We're all hot and tired and hungry. So we're almost out to the parking lot. Don't have far left to go, but it has gotten hot. I'd say it's probably about 90 degrees already. So, what? I don't think so. I think it's probably about 90. So we'll find out when we get in the car. Anyway, we're almost there. Let's go. We're in more of that devil's weed that's driving my husband's sinuses crazy. His eyes are red from the histamine reaction. He and Jackson said that this place reminds them of an Indiana Jones movie, that you expect to see Indiana Jones up there climbing up the side of the cliff trying to save the artifacts. So it is quite something to behold. Just amazing.